all the crazy phases Peter went through in Family Guy Part 1. Hopefully you guys enjoy this enough so I can drop Part 2. Number 1. Peter the Wild Man, Season 11, Episode 17. So Quagmire drags Peter and Joe to Canada, swearing up and down that the country has the best strip clubs in the world.
You can touch and squeeze them, they don't even care.
Would they even dye their pubes to match my hair?
Uh-huh.
Color me there.
Naturally, the trip starts off on Quagmire's fancy private jet, but Peter decides to play flight attendant gone wrong by yanking the emergency door.
There is, I saw him.
Peter, stop being ridiculous.
I'm telling you, lift up the shade. There's a man on the wing.
Fine.
It's me. I'm the man on the wing.
Peter, how the hell did you get out there?
Surprise! They plummet straight into the Canadian wilderness.
Still, you know, we saved so much trouble not flying commercial, I think we came out ahead.
Sure. Drive right up to the plane.
Exactly. If we went to Logan, that plane wouldn't crash for another hour at least. Oh, they made pretty good time.
They survive, miraculously, but there's no food, no water, no Wi-Fi.
Relax, Quagmire. There's food all around us. The trick is just knowing what's safe to eat and what's not. Okay, these are a maybe.
Quagmire tries to get all pioneery, like, what would Davy Crockett do? Spoiler, not hang out with these three idiots.
Don't you think it's weird that our 3-year-old son is murdering animals?
Nonsense, he's a healthy, normal young boy.
Ma, Pa, I killed my pet raccoon.
Why, Davy?
So I could have this cool hat, and 'cause it felt like heaven when I was doing it.
They set up camp, but by the next morning, thanks to Peter's help, Quagmire ends up with a broken leg.
Well, I was about to take a leak. Can I go in that direction?
Yes.
Ah!
No.
Ah, damn it, my legs! I think they're broken!
Yay, Joe, now you have a friend.
Now they've got two guys who can't walk, and Peter whining about how he's so not a mountain man, and would rather sip cocktails on a beach somewhere.
Excuse me, sir. This is private property. What are you doing?
Just taking it all in.
You're staring at my daughter's bedroom.
She's really grown into her body. This is gonna be a fun summer for her.
Peter goes off to find help, leaving Quagmire behind changing Joe's diaper. Because apparently, watching Mr. Mom 4 times makes you qualified for elder care.
That's not how you dry a baby. Oh, he has to do it because his wife has the job. But motherhood's a job. Motherhood's a job too, though.
Their big break comes when some random Canadian dude pops out of nowhere and goes, you're in my backyard.
What? A plane crashes in your backyard and you don't say anything?
This is Canada, eh? I thought it might be rude to intrude on your plane crash.
The guy rescues them, brings them inside, and even lets them watch the big international curling match. Canada versus Mexico.
No, 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 no.
But Peter? Yeah, he vanishes into the forest like a raccoon with dad bod. 2 months later, the search party's ready to give up when they find clues. A creepy Edna Garrett doll.
So weird. Dad gets lost in the woods and he makes a doll?
It's not that strange. It's kind of what Tom Hanks did in Castaway.
I'm sorry, Wilson!
And then Peter himself, half naked, snarling, and living like a feral beast.
Oh my God!
I can't live by society's rules either.
They haul him home in a cage where Meg, of all people, wonders how he turned into Tarzan in just 2 months. Brian explains he just copied the wild animals. Honestly, not a huge leap for him.
Well, he was living among wild animals for 2 months, and you know how impressionable your dad can be.
The Griffins try everything to civilize him again.
Oh yes, that's the television. Kids, I think he recognizes the TV.
We're all thinking it, and he just does it.
Lois preaches family unity, while Stewie declares this challenge is tough, but still easier than folding a fitted sheet.
All right, I got my corner. Everybody ready?
Ready. Chris?
Ready. Meg?
They even show Peter his old home videos, hoping to jog his memory, but instead he freaks out and Hulk smashes through a window.
Don't listen to that Peter! That Peter is a liar! Run! Be free! They will enslave you!
Stewie then attempts a song and dance number to lure him back, but spoiler, it doesn't work either.
I want to get you home and double up. Okay, I like where this is going. Let's take it from the top.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Later that night, Lois finds Peter rummaging through the garbage like a raccoon in sweatpants.
Oh my God. Come on, get out of the trash.
Who threw out my sequin top?
You're 43, accept it.
The next morning, Quagmire and Joe check in, but Brian drops the truth bomb. Maybe it's time to let him go back to the wild. Lois resists because, duh, she doesn't want her husband replaced by a moose.
Suzanne, we have to talk.
Okay.
Someone has made contact with me, someone from my past, and, well, long story short, go Guatemalan son.
But eventually, the family agrees. With tears in their eyes, they release Peter back into the wilderness.
I love you, Dad, and no matter where you are, you'll always be my father.
Shut up, Meg.
Meg whispers a sad goodbye, and shockingly, that's what triggers Peter to speak again. Yup, Meg, the family's punching bag, is the one who saves him.
Shut up, Meg.
Peter!
Yeah! You're back!
Yay.
Jim. Your name is Jim.
And just when you think it's over, Quagmire's like, hey Peter, want to hit up that Canadian strip club? Sure enough, Peter walks in. And who's waiting for him on stage? Edna Garrett. Yep, full stripper mode. Because of course.
Mrs. Garrett! Mrs. Garrett! Girls, girls, girls!
Number 2, Justin Peter Griffin, Season 13, Episode 10. One fine morning, Meg needs money for a school trip. Peter's like, didn't I already take you on a trip? Cut to him trying to abandon her in an empty field.
Okay, here's the field. Goodbye forever. Ah! Meg! I'm injured! Please help me! I smell gas!
Classic Dad of the Year move.
Meg! I'm still alive, but I'm badly burned! Come save my life and nurse me back to health! Oh God, why do bad things happen to good people?
Don't worry, it was just a joke. Instead, he tries to write her a check, only to discover his checkbook is worth less than Monopoly money.
What? So that $1 million check you gave me yesterday is no good? I quit my job, man! I will not see you Monday.
Lois, being the only responsible adult in the house, obviously doesn't let Peter near finances. But Peter, throwing a full toddler tantrum, demands his own checkbook.
Ooh, I like when Dad talks tough. He sounds like Dirty Harry.
You gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Oh, Mr. Harry. You're really not gonna like what I have to say.
So Lois drags him to the bank where they need an ID photo and birth certificate. And surprise twist, Peter's real first name isn't Peter, it's Justin. Yeah, even Lois didn't know.
Oh my God, your first name is Justin?
It is? Wow, I never noticed that. Justin Griffin.
Peter immediately loves it. Justin sounds young, hot, dangerous, basically the opposite of middle-aged fat guy with a green pants fetish.
I'm a Justin. This is awesome. This changes everything.
Peter, it doesn't change a thing. You're still the exact same person.
I beg to differ.
So he reinvents himself, shirtless, tattooed, and suddenly into skateboarding, mountain climbing, and whatever else screams midlife crisis. Now he's Justin Griffin, the cool guy who forces his family to live his new vibe.
I'm living a Justin lifestyle, and so is my family. You want to go to a concert? Huh? Want to go to a loud concert?
No.
Since I'm your cool father, Justin, we should bond with skin-to-skin contact.
He even takes a shirtless selfie with Stewie sitting on his abs like a trophy.
And we can get some photos of you on Justin's belly.
Your heartbeat is weird. It is not consistent at all.
Okay, let's go for a ride in my open Jeep. I took the doors off, so it's extra terrifying.
Meg rolls her eyes, muttering, "This is weird," but still not as weird as Dad's karaoke phase.
Out here in the fields. Yeah, that was me. I was the one who threw up in a sink. I farm for my meals.
Then Justin barges into Chris's room, slaps a bunch of random junk on the walls, and calls it sweet news.
Big hamburgers. Small hamburgers, too. Sliders, I think they're called. Ranch. Here's just a picture of a vest. Pretty sweet. Palm trees are very sweet, 'cause like the beach.
Lois storms in, demands he leave, but Justin calls her Mom and starts talking like a frat boy who's had too much Mountain Dew.
Oh, hey, Mama. Hey, you see my copy of Into the Wild? I like to have it on my person at all times in case I need a quick inspo sesh. Oh, did I tell you I'm gonna be doing a lot of abbrev?
Things spiral. He literally throws his skateboard in the washing machine, breaking it, and doesn't care. Instead, he keeps ranting about vibes while Lois slowly loses her mind.
You and Lady Blue. And you know what she said to me? You're great. Keep it cool, Lois. K-E-W-L.
That night, Justin hosts a rager at the Griffin house, inviting every hip teen he can find.
So, you want to go upstairs?
Sure.
Great. Go.
Quagmire shows up too, dragging along a new girlfriend named Kira, because of course he does.
Hey, Justin, I wanted to introduce you to Kira. She's the one who brought 4 loose Sierra Nevadas.
Kira! You totally rock for bringing those.
The party's bumping until Lois crashes it, yelling that she's done with this Justin nonsense.
Peter, what the hell is going on?
Oh, dude, is that your mom?
No, I'm not his mom, you little bastard.
That little bastard knows how to smoke pot out of an apple.
All right, everyone out of here.
She kicks everyone out, declares they're going to City Hall tomorrow to legally change him back to Peter.
Like when I found where the wild things were. I owe you, Max. You led me right to them. All right, now help me grind their horns into boner pills.
And just like that, the Justin era ends. Stick around, folks, because Peter's got even weirder phases coming up next. Number 3, Peter turns homosexual, Season 7, Episode 8. In this wild episode, Peter somehow buys a horse with brain damage, because of course he does.
What made you come around, Lois? I love you so much. I love you so much, Lois.
I love you too, Peter.
Naturally, the horse terrifies everyone in town and racks up $100,000 in damages after Peter decides to enter it into a race, where it promptly has a meltdown worthy of a rock star on tour.
Wait a sec. Hold the phone. He's going back towards the track. Fellas, this race ain't over yet.
My baby's dead!
It's over.
The horse eventually drops dead from a heart attack, and Peter's solution is to dump the corpse in Mort Goldman's pharmacy, because nothing screams family-friendly neighborhood like a dead horse next to the Advil.
Oh boy, I miss the old days when it was just a flaming bag of poop and a hurtful note.
But the Griffins still owe the damages, so Peter volunteers to be a test subject for medical experiments. He's thrilled, mostly because it means he won't have to keep being Matt Damon's stunt neck anymore.
Can somebody from wardrobe get me a scarf?
Oh, I'll just talk louder. Ben Affleck married Jennifer Garner, but you married a bartender with a kid. These are facts.
Doctors pump him full of random DNA. Squirrel DNA, Seth Rogen DNA.
Hey, Doc, are we gonna be much longer? I gotta get some beers with the fellows before I go out on this date.
How charming and chubby. I'm rooting for you.
And finally, gay DNA. At first, Peter refuses, but when the doctor bribes him with $125, Peter agrees, even admitting the guy is smoother than James Bond at a speed dating event.
You are going to have sex with me.
No, James, I don't want to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Okay, yes.
See that? 50 no's and a yes means yes.
Suddenly, Peter is full-on gay. Purple ascot, new fabulous voice, and a whole lot of sass.
Peter, are you gay?
Guilty!
Lois is devastated, especially after watching him do stereotypically gay things like shopping for clothes and baking muffins.
You made muffins?
Well, it wasn't the Muffin Fairy. Or was it?
But eventually, she accepts it, at least until Gay Peter makes Joe and Cleveland run for their lives while leaving Quagmire stuck as his personal flirting target.
Yeah, why don't you and Cleveland both get going?
Hey, where are you guys going? All right, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it my way.
Lois finally draws the line when Peter refuses to sleep with her, explaining that he's gay now, like Ronald Reagan.
Mr. President, did you reach a missile pact?
Well, you could say that. There was a missile, and something definitely got packed.
When she learns the gay gene might be permanent, she tries to adapt, until Peter leaves her for a gay guy named Scott.
Who's Scott?
My soulmate, Lois. I'm here, I'm queer, but don't get used to it because I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm sorry, Lois. I can't deny who I am any longer. I am Peter Griffin, homosexual.
Before moving out, Peter dramatically hands leadership of the Griffin family over to Chris, advising him to follow all the important lessons he's taught.
I will, Dad.
Peter and Scott live happily ever after, for about 5 minutes, snuggling on the couch and watching Lifetime like it's the Super Bowl.
We now return to Meredith Baxter in Raped by a Clown.
It was awful. He made me do things. Awful things.
What kinds of things?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Meanwhile, a heartbroken Lois is comforted by Meg, who insists they'll survive because we're tighter than an Asian family.
You doctor yet?
No, Dad, I'm 12.
Talk to me when you doctor.
Not okay with this new reality, Stewie and Brian kidnap Peter and drag him to a straight camp for conversion therapy.
All right, good so far. No, don't use the bats like that. No, don't use them like that either. All right, look, just put him down and use your fists. No, not like that.
When Scott shows up looking for his man, Brian confesses. Lois, now fully supportive, busts Peter out and encourages him to go back to Scott.
Oh, Lois, you've made me happier than a pig among guinea pigs.
All right, I think we're all in agreement. I'm in charge here.
But plot twist, the gay gene was only temporary, and it wears off right as Peter is in the middle of a gay orgy with Scott and 9 other dudes. Classic timing.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Holy crap!
So Peter returns to Lois and the two agree never to speak of his gay phase again. But just when things look normal, Mort comes flying in, literally hurling the corpse of Peter's dead horse straight through their living room wall.
Yeah, and thank God everything's back to normal.
Take back your horse!
Number 4, Peter becomes an anime character. Season 11, episode 14. Remember that time Lois became a call girl? Yeah, turns out most of her clients were just Peter's buddies, like Joe, who apparently can't resist awkward roleplay.
Yeah, the family's kind of falling apart, and I'm just a dad trying to keep it all together.
I see.
Are you into guys in wheelchairs?
Not really.
Oh, that's too bad, because my son's in a wheelchair.
When Brian asked how work was going, Lois had to lie and say she was doing voice acting. On her first day, she recorded some cheesy European ads that probably aired between goat cheese commercials. Hearing this, Stewie suddenly wanted to get back into acting himself, since he hadn't been on stage since his legendary boy band days with the Stew Men.
I don't get it. What is this?
We don't know either.
On day 2, Lois adopts the stage name Classy. Her next call comes from Mort Goldman, who just wanted to hear her slowly count money. Yep, the most Jewish request ever.
Okay. 1.
Ooh, that's nice.
2.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, the next bill I have in here is a 10.
Oh, I love you. All that and everything.
Then comes Quagmire, who ups the creep factor by asking Classy to shove literally everything on her desk into her mouth until she can't fit another paperclip. Classic Quagmire.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes, and I'm pretty certain you know what I want you to do with it. Okay, you think you can fit anything else into your mouth? All right, so now let's start filling up some other places.
After a long day of bizarre calls, Lois is exhausted. At home, she turns Peter down in bed and suggests he just go snuggle with the Lois mannequin instead.
Peter, can't you just use Sock Lois tonight?
No, Sock Lois doesn't feel authentic to me anymore.
Feeling rejected, Peter hits the drunken clam to complain to the guys about his dry spell. Quagmire, being Quagmire, hands him the number for Classy, insisting it'll help him blow off steam.
Gee, I don't know. Isn't that cheating on Lois?
Oh, look, it's over the phone. It's like they say, phoning ain't boning.
Yeah.
Peter actually listens, mostly because the last time Quagmire gave him advice, it was go to a gynecologist, and somehow that worked out.
I'd like to see some vaginas, please.
That's what we're here for. Come on in.
The next morning, Peter calls Classy. Lois recognizes her husband instantly in about 3 seconds, while Peter proudly shows off his crayon doodles like they're Picasso.
This is me on an elephant.
Wow, that's beautiful. Did you draw that all by yourself?
Uh-huh. And this is me on the moon. I didn't really go there. It was just in my imagination, so I drawed it.
He instantly falls for her mysterious voice and keeps calling, pretending she's a whole different person. That night, Lois asks what he did that day, and Peter dodges the question like a guilty husband in a Lifetime movie.
Try anything new today? Talk to anyone interesting?
No, not really. Oh, that beef bowl is wrecking me. My stomach feels like that time I had explosive diarrhea.
The next day, Peter calls again and insists he wants to meet Classy in person. Lois refuses. After all, he's married.
But you're married. You've got a wife.
Yeah, but she's been giving me the cold shoulder lately. Besides, anything that comes out, I can always take home to her.
I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, cheating on your wife is a very serious thing.
But Peter claims he feels a special connection. He even gives her an address and begs her to show up. Shockingly, Lois agrees.
Yay, I did it! Thanks, Fairy God Peter! Peter, the power was within you all along. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm meeting Fairy God Quagmire and Fairy God Joe down at the Fairy God Clam. That sounds like a gay bar. It is a gay bar.
Peter's over the moon, bragging to his friends about the meetup. Naturally, they warn him it's a bad idea, but Peter is unstoppable when he sets his tiny brain to something.
Besides, if I listened to you guys, I never would have got that job as a seat filler for fetuses.
Okay, let's take a look at your baby, shall we?
Hi, he'll be right back. He's in the bathroom.
Meanwhile, Lois confides in Bonnie.
Well, it's kind of a long story. You see...
8 hours later.
Oh my God. So as far as Peter knows, he's about to cheat on you?
Admitting she could only forgive Peter for this kind of betrayal if it were something ridiculously insane. Like that one time he went through a full-on anime phase.
Hey Lois, me make drive time to a super fun clam with Noble Quagmire and Wheel Monster Joe. Go Force!
And that's the setup that leads to the infamous Peter the Anime character sequence. So buckle up, we're about to enter another totally unhinged Griffin adventure. Number 5, Peter Going Through a Millennial, Season 16, Episode 18. The story kicks off when Peter ropes the guys into helping him make a social media show.
Welcome to the 6-Second Talk Show. I'm Peter Griffin, and now our musical guest, Bare Naked Ladies.
I'd
like to thank our musical guest, Bare Naked Ladies. Good night.
Shockingly, it doesn't flop instantly. It actually catches the eye of a Silicon Valley exec who invites the Griffins out west.
Oh, I got lots of ideas. I've been working on something called Look at It, Kick It. Look at it.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Kick it!
Peter's excited, claiming he loves traveling, except for that one time in Europe where they spent the entire trip just trying to fold a map.
Okay, this is why I wanted to bring a globe. All right, you don't have to fold a globe.
Who the hell would bring a globe on vacation?
See, bud, we're eating food, and they're tearing each other apart. Where to next, mon chéri?
Their first stop in Silicon Valley is a massive tech company called Boop, which runs the giant supercomputer that powers the entire internet.
Hey, Parker. Are we still on for the Samsung Galaxy Note meeting after lunch?
Yep. Are the test results in?
Yeah, but let's save it for the meeting.
Sounds impressive, right? Yeah, until Peter decides to pee on it.
Must be one of them high-tech Japanese toilets. I'm gonna pee into electric urinal and make the sparks go higher. I'm having so much fun.
That one golden shower shuts down the global internet and sends the tech manager into a furious meltdown.
I had to admire his courage for leaving his penis out the entire time I was yelling at him. As a man who struggles with body dysmorphia, I couldn't help but be impressed by that kind of self-confidence.
The Griffins are immediately kicked out, with Lois calling Peter's stunt the dumbest thing he's ever done. Mainly because now everyone in the world is going completely feral without Wi-Fi.
Why can't I post this video? Hello?
What did you say? Why aren't you looking at your phone, you psycho? Why is no one liking my posts? Well, I hate all your posts.
Hello?
People start brawling in the streets like it's the apocalypse, leaving the Griffins terrified.
Hello?
Still, Peter insists life without the internet isn't so bad. They'll just have more time to watch Amish stand-up comedy.
How about you, sir?
Boston.
I have never been to Boston. Anyone here from the backfields of Pennsylvania, Ohio, or upstate New York?
No.
Then I have been Jebediah, son of Abner.
Since there's no Uber, they flag down a taxi instead, only to learn most taxi drivers are dead because nobody's used them in years.
Dead. 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 Barely alive. To the airport.
The lucky survivor blasts a painfully loud Jimmy Fallon clip in the car, which somehow makes the family miss the chaos of the internet.
Tonight, get ready to lose all respect for Al Pacino when I force him to play a game meant for children.
This is why Uber.
Back home, boredom sets in fast. No Netflix, no Hulu, just raw, unfiltered despair.
We still got network TV.
We now return to Kevin Can Wait on CBS.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Meg begs Peter to do something because no internet is basically worse than death. Peter compares it to the time he had to share a room with Oscar Pistorius. That bad.
Somebody's in here. Somebody's in here.
So Peter comes up with a genius plan. He'll become the internet himself. Want a tweet? Forget your phone, just write your status on paper, staple it to a bird, and let it fly. Boom, Twitter 2.0.
Hey, do you follow Peter Griffin on Twitter?
No. Why? Is he funny?
No, he just throws dead birds on his lawn. It's awesome.
He even recreates the best part of the internet for Chris, celebrity pictures, but only after forcing him to sit through 10 unrelated ads first.
Okay, I'll press it.
Oh no, you pressed in the wrong place and now you're being sent to the ads website, which also has additional pop-ups.
This is a nightmare. Just tell me one of them.
Kenan Thompson.
That's not a surprise.
Next, Peter transforms into the Waze app, guiding Quagmire's car directly into a catastrophic accident.
Calm down.
Left! Take a left immediately! Would you like to upgrade to an ad-free experience for $4.99?
No.
Try new Domino's Pizza.
And then finally, we get the big moment we've all been waiting for. Peter Griffin going full millennial.
This is just my looping gif of black teens reacting to a very mild burn.
Huh, sounds kind of pointless.
Oh, you mean like your feet?
Number 6, Peter Walk Like an Egyptian phases, Season 14, Episode 5. It all starts when Peter finds some old home videos of himself as a kid and realizes he was a total loser.
So I'm sure you're allowed to eat ice cream and pizza for every meal. You'll know it. Also, I bet you're a big, important doctor like that Doogie Howser kid who's getting so much ass. Well, I was partly right.
Determined not to let Chris follow in his pathetic footsteps, Peter vows to turn his son into a successful man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a success! Would you excuse me for a moment? Computer, what does success mean?
Chris, let me know when you're done with the computer.
Step 1, no more TV, because in Peter's mind, only idiots watch TV. Yes, the irony is completely lost on him.
I don't want him to end up like me. Dead-end job, crappy house, aging wife who's getting skinny where fat's supposed to be and fat where skinny's supposed to be.
Ha! Meg, go to your room.
Lois is relieved Peter is finally thinking about Chris's future, but points out the kid is fine and growing up normally.
Look at him! He's over there intentionally giving himself a nosebleed.
Yay! My nose is finally a woman!
But let's be real, Chris is just as dumb as Peter. So Lois decides to let Peter give his weird version of parenting for success a shot. Kind of like Mumford did with his son.
Okay, Dad, heading out to the concert.
You look nothing like a dry goods clerk from the Garfield administration.
But, Dad...
No buts. You're a Mumford. Now get upstairs, put on a jaunty traveling hat, and write the same song 25 times.
Peter concludes the key to success is dressing like Lenny Kravitz.
And nothing says, look at me, I've been places, like 2 lit road flares hanging from your sunglasses.
Hey, you look like you've been places.
Stop looking at me! I do not want this attention!
Suddenly, he and Chris are decked out in rainbow-colored outfits, complete with sunglasses that literally have traffic flares sticking out of them.
Come on, Chris, let's get out of here.
Their next bonding activity? Strapping on a giant hat and high-stepping around the neighborhood until Chris faceplants in pain.
And to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Smart day to you, sir.
And I thank you, sir. Ah! Ah! I scraped my knee bad.
Brian warns Peter he's pushing Chris too hard, so Peter challenges Chris to just follow Brian instead.
What? Come on, Brian, you gotta show Chris how to turn out better than me. I mean, you went to Brown, you're a published author. You can hear it first when Joe falls out of the tub.
That's starting to happen more often.
Brian, of course, thinks this is brilliant, telling Chris he might grow up to be a space commander who broods silently while everyone else celebrates. Totally healthy role model energy.
Sir, you did it! Sir, is everything okay?
Yeah, I bought a Nook e-reader a couple of years ago, and I'm still pissed about it.
Nook. Sorry, everybody.
Brian then takes Chris camping, but Chris is way more interested in binge-watching Two Broke Girls. After that, they do portrait painting, book reading, and even advanced math lessons. Shockingly, Chris actually learns stuff, which makes Lois thrilled.
Brian and I have been having a blast. First we went to a symphony, then we saw a small independent play with real smoking in it. And then we hit the Quahog Book Festival and went to a Q&A to ask questions that weren't really questions.
Peter, meanwhile, tries to celebrate by inviting Chris to the zoo to throw French fries at baby pandas.
There's a new baby panda at the zoo. How about you and me go chuck tater tots at it?
Chuck him at Lois. She'll just sit there and take it.
But Chris bails on him to hang out with Brian. Cue Peter's sad dad moment, like he just lost his only son to a talking dog.
Jeez, I feel like I just lost my son.
I get a skin tag in my crack and it stings when I don't wipe right.
This has been a bad dinner.
Over the next few days, Chris and Brian become inseparable, and Peter grows more resentful. It feels like Chris isn't even his kid anymore.
Man, I'm sick of how much time Chris is spending with Brian.
Probably smooching pickles, because they're a couple of pickle smooches.
It's like he ain't even my son no more, doing all that fancy pants stuff.
Peter begs for his son back, but Lois tells him to relax. Eventually, Chris will get bored. After all, Peter himself once went through a bizarre phase. The time he literally spent weeks walking like an Egyptian.
I'll always remember how supportive he was when... I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Number 7. Peter Becomes a Lizard, Season 12, Episode 2. In this episode, Peter doesn't want to go to church because he claims a priest has it out for him.
Body of Christ. Body of Christ. Butt of Christ.
Lois, trade me.
No.
Lois forces him anyway, telling him to dress nicely, like Stewie.
She's right, man. It's Sunday. Get noticed. I'll be in the car.
But when she notices Peter's shirt is ripped, she insists they'll buy him new clothes afterward. Peter begs her to come along, since the last time he shopped alone, it ended with Lois beating him senseless for stealing her grocery duties.
Dad, I got the rest from the car.
Chris, run! You were right! She didn't appreciate it!
Oh, crap!
Ow! That's right. I do groceries.
At the mall, Peter's first move is to check the giant directory map.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Speaking of Forever 21, that's their first stop, where Lois tricks him into trying on women's clothes.
Hey, Lois, are you sure this place is for men?
Yes, Peter, it's for everyone.
Really? Because this kind of looks like a dress.
Peter, it's fine. Come on out. Ah, you gay-bo!
Then, while Lois browses, Peter kills time by enjoying a piano performance.
So, what's it like now that you've made it?
Did you ever have a bank account full of pedestrians' disinterested smiles?
You're amazing. I'm gonna sit Indian style on top of your piano.
So much so that he actually climbs on top of the piano just to stare at the pianist's face like a lovesick raccoon.
There aren't enough verses in any song I could write that would express how much hatred I have in my heart.
You talk like a book.
Peter wants to head into Sears, but Lois warns him nobody's shopped there in decades. He insists anyway, convinced it has everything he needs.
What the hell happened here?
Look out!
He wants to know who you are.
We seek clothes for the cold times.
Inside, it's basically post-apocalyptic ruins, complete with aliens living among the rubble. And in true Peter fashion, he immediately joins the aliens, ditching Lois like yesterday's coupons.
He says he'll take you to the clothes for herbs and meat.
Well, we can probably come up with some herbs and meat, right, Peter? Peter?
I'm with them now. No girls allowed.
Of course, it's all just a gag. Eventually, Peter and Lois pick out a new shirt, only to discover a giant lump on his neck. Peter panics, fearing it's something serious, but reassures himself that Dr. Hartman will treat him just like he did the last time, when he literally surgically turned Peter into a lizard.
I think emotionally, I've always been a lizard, you know? And now I feel comfortable, finally, in my leathery, scaly skin. Kids, if you need me, I'll be on the wall, making rapid, darting glances.
And that's how we end up in Peter's unforgettable lizard phase, climbing walls, darting his eyes around, and generally living like a gecko with a mortgage.
Is this just to get out of my parents' visit?
No.
Hello?